So I'm going to show you how to access a pupil dashboard now. To get to the pupil dashboards, you need to access the pupil area. So to do that, you can either click on the two pupils at the top, or you can click on the pupil button at the bottom. If we go into the pupil area, you will see a list of pupils that are in your class, and by each of those pupils there's a button that says dashboard. If we click on one of those buttons, then you get to the dashboard of that particular pupil. So here on the left hand side you see the personal details of the pupil, and underneath you see a list of themes that the pupil has been assessed against or will be assessed against throughout the year. And these are ordered in the order of which they are completed, and with the top one being the one that's been the most recently completed. And you can see if we go over to the right hand side, it gives you a status. So you can see there that I've completed 4 assessments and the data is being used for reporting. The top one says in progress, which means I've started to assess it, but it hasn't actually been completed, and therefore the data from that theme isn't being used in the chart at the top, and it won't be used in the reporting feature, which is shown in a different video. So you can see here, for each theme you've got a list of subjects across the top, and this is the score that's been given to each subject. Those scores are worked out by using an average. So if you look at the science score here of 3.5, that's been worked out by taking the total score from each of the science skills and concepts within that theme and divided by the number of skills and concepts that there are. And the rating score here takes the total score from each individual skill and concept of the theme, adds them together and divides it by the number of skills and concepts within the theme. And then if we look at the top here, you can see it's shown graphically. So you can see we've got all the subjects that have been included in the assessments that have been completed so far. You can see there that the one that's in progress here has a score for geography, and if you have a look up here, that's not appearing here, and that's because, like we said before, the status is still in progress and not complete. Once that's complete, then the scores for each of those subjects will come through to this graph. So we can change the view of the graph. We can have a polar, a radar, a bar chart, and then this one here shows the yearly progress, which isn't showing a lot at the moment because we've no historical data to show. So you can see there quite clearly the score that this pupil's getting. So we're getting 4s there for drama and dance, nearly a 4 for speaking and listening, but we perhaps need to look at maybe computing, which is falling below a 3. This is just an easy way to highlight the areas that perhaps we need to go back and look at. And that's the pupil dashboard.